I just wanted to do a quick video or quick review on my Taurus G2c. A lot of you already know that Taurus, has a history of, not such high standards or quality, I guess. And through the years, or at least just recently, that seems to have changed. The G2 Millennium Series, I believe, came out in 2013. 2018, they came out with the G2c, which was just a slight revision, a few tweaks and enhancements on this one. So, and now there's even a G3c. But wanted to give you just a quick overview on what I've got, what I've done, and how it's performed so far. So let's get into that. First thing, the gun is unloaded. And I will tell you that when I got it, one of the first things I did was I color filled all of the lettering, both sides. It just kind of stands out. It's a personal preference. There's all kinds of videos on YouTube of the color fill. Some people use a crayon, some people use paint. In my case, I use fingernail polish. It's just personal preference, I guess. But turns out it just jumps at you, and I just kind of like the look. So again, it's personal preference. The other thing I did, I put a little laser on it. Got a little cheap laser from eBay. Ran $27, $28 plus tax. And from what I understand, a lot of people have higher expectations for lasers, and I was one of those people before that probably expected too much. In this particular case, I can envision this being a home defense. Picture yourself in a low light situation. You're probably going to shoot no more than 10 yards, 15 at the most. I have taken it out and shot it late in the evening where the laser would show up, and at 10, 12 yards, it's pretty accurate. At least as accurate as I can expect it to be. And so I'm not concerned about that. It held its position fine after being shot multiple times. So again, there's got to be higher priced lasers. There's got to be better lasers. But this is all I need. It's just budget. And speaking of budget, Taurus is a budget gun. This particular gun ran me $279 plus tax, and I was late getting to this Taurus, late to the party, as they say. Had I bought it pre-pandemic when it came out in 2018, I probably could have saved $50 or better. The Taurus G2 Millennium Series came out, I think, in 2013. The 2C was just a few tweaks and revisions. There's even a G3C now. But the reviews on YouTube, anything you read about it, seems to be pretty favorable. About the only thing that's negative on it would be the trigger pull, and that to each his own. I mean, if you can deal with the distance in the trigger pull, I think you're probably fine with it. The other thing I did, since I put the laser on it, it changed the size of the gun, dimensions of it. So I ended up getting a inside the waistband holster, and you can see the dimensions on this, or the profile is square, and that fits the laser. It seems to be fine. This particular holster is by Houston's. They call it an eco leather, and from what I understand, eco leather is, during the process of making it, it's more eco-friendly, if there is such a thing. Whether or not this is comfortable, time will tell. Again, it's a softer leather. I haven't had that much time to wear it, so we'll see how that goes. But all in all, I'm pleased with it. I've shot several hundred rounds through the gun now. It's as accurate as you know, for me, as my Glock. And speaking of that, it's not much size-wise. It's not much difference in it in the Glock, other than the width of the gun. My Glock 43, that is. So, you know, all in all, I am pleased with it. You figure the gun was $279 plus tax, the laser less than $30 plus tax, and the holster, you can get the holster on eBay starting around $19 and change, and the Amazon price on it, I think, is $27 and change. So you put it all together, you have laser, holster, gun itself, you're probably looking somewhere in the neighborhood of you know, $370, $380, something like that for the whole thing. And again, you know, I had never had a Taurus. I've had Beretta, I've had Glock. Wasn't overly comfortable, you know, considering the Taurus. But given the good reviews that it has gotten recently, and when I say recently, I mean, you know, since these G2 series and G3 came out, again, about the only thing is the trigger pull. So if you can get by that, I think it's a pretty good gun, especially for the price. And you know, that's pretty much what all I wanted to discuss. And thanks a lot.